What is going on, everybody? Sorry, I am back with another video, and today, guys, I'm gonna be doing something just a little different. And it involves college football, not too different. I'm gonna be predicting the Kentucky Wildcats 2023 football season. Now, I will be doing a roster review. I'm gonna wait probably a couple months, month or two, maybe a little longer, give or take, to do the Bengals. But I figured I might as well do Kentucky, as I am planning to do reaction and reviews to every one of the games. That's what I planned to do like a year or two ago. It just didn't work out, but that's my plan. But yeah, let's just get right into it. I'll also be doing the ceiling, the floor, and then what I personally think the record would be. Now, granted, guys, you gotta remember the first game of the season ain't till Saturday, September 2nd. It is, as of now, Monday, February 6th, so we still got a long way to go. So, this is way too early, but I figured why not do it now? Let's get into it. Sorry. Whew. But anyway, week 1. At home versus Ball State. I feel like these first 3 games should be easy. I feel like, I do believe in Devin Leary. I feel like we can easily beat Ball State, so I think we'll want to know. Because Ball State's just, I don't think, even near Kentucky's level. Same goes with Eastern Kentucky. I think Eastern Kentucky will give us a little bit more of a fight than we expect, kind of like Northern Illinois did to us this year, or I guess technically now last year. You get what I mean? But I still see us getting the job done, although I could see this game very well being just a little bit closer than a lot of people may think. So, the first 2-0, Akron. Akron's another team who could maybe shock us, make it a little close, but I think we can handle these first 3 games pretty well, as our will schedule don't really start till week 4, or arguably week 5, considering how you think Vanderbilt will be, especially at home. But yeah, I see us starting the season 3-0. Now, Akron. I already spoke about Akron, sorry, Vanderbilt. I got us beating Vanderbilt. I know we lost to them this year, but I feel like with a fully healthy squad, fresh off a 3-0 start, even though we're playing at Vanderbilt, we could maybe not easily beat, but I think we could definitely beat Vanderbilt. I do think Vanderbilt's heading in the right direction, but I think it'll be another year or two, a couple years before they can be on Kentucky's level. But that's just my opinion. And my cat is meowing. I will be right back. Alright, sorry guys. I am back. My cat wanted some food, so that's on me. But, yeah. I see us starting the season 4-0. Like I said, Vanderbilt. They're getting close. They are getting close, but I don't believe that Kentucky's level quite yet. Maybe next year, the year after next. They could be, but I do see us getting the win because I think our loss to them this year was just a fluke. I guess once again, like last year, you get what I mean. Florida. This is a game I could see going both ways. I do feel like with Florida, I think they were shocked to lose Anthony Richardson. I ain't going to go as far as say it was a shock as much as it was kind of, I don't know. I didn't really expect it, but I'm going to go with a win here against Florida because their QB, I feel like their QB questions are pretty big right now. Especially with Anthony Richardson gone. So I got us winning that game. Now, like I said, that is a game that even with us being at home, which does certainly help, which maybe if we're away, if my opinion changes on that. But I feel like with home field advantage at Kroger Field in Lexington, it should be a great game, good game, but I got Kentucky pulling out the win, and I got us on the season 5-0. At Georgia now, as much as I would like to think we could beat them because of our performance, or at least how we played against them last year, we could, but I don't see it happening, especially at Athens. Maybe if we were at Kroger Field, it'd be a whole different story, but Athens, Georgia, just kind of wildly different, really, than Kroger Field. Sanford Stadium, I got us losing that game. But by the way, I ain't going to give my score predictions for each game. That'll probably be a different video. But, yeah, I got us losing to Georgia. That's so far first loss of the season. Now, granted, with their QB, being questionable, and they will be losing a couple defense players, a couple offensive players, I could see us pulling off a big upset here. But I just sincerely doubt that will happen. With Missouri, I got us winning that game. Once again, home field advantage. Maybe if we were away, it's a little different, but I got us winning that game. just because of pure fact that I feel like we were better than Missouri. I mean, when we beat Missouri at our weakest last year, so I feel like if we're strong, even if we're coming off even just a blowout Georgia loss, I do believe we will pick up that win. So I got us going heading into our bye week. I got us going 6-1 through our first 7 games. Oh, let me scroll down here. Yeah, I got us going 6-1 through our first 7 games, heading into our bye week. So yeah, 6-1 before we remain at home. Actually, take on Tennessee at Kroger Field. I got us losing that game, dude, because I feel like Tennessee with Joe Milton on the center, because I was impressed by Joe Milton from the little I've seen from him. He's like a senior, super senior. Sorry for the voice crack there. I feel like we will lose to them because last year, dude, I get they're going to have a little bit of a weaker team. They're losing Halen Wyatt, the top wide receiver. Obviously, Hendon Hooker, who I had going in the first round. That's just me personally, though. In this NFL draft, they're going to lose him. They probably lost a couple other low-key guys, solid quality starters. But still, I feel like with Joe Milton and still a bunch of those weapons still coming back, I got us losing that game. I feel like this will be closer, a little bit closer, even way closer than it was last year. But I got us losing to Tennessee, suffering our second loss of the year. And yeah, and now we head to Mississippi State, Davis Wade Stadium. We are going to win. I think this is our year. We obviously have had kind of a mini rivalry with Mississippi State. We get one over them, they get one over us. I'm pretty sure they beat us last year, so I believe we will beat them this year. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, please, in the comments. But I got us beating Mississippi State. Now, this is another game, kind of like the Florida game, really, and even kind of the Missouri game, but more the Florida game, where I could see it going either way. I could see us winning. I could see them winning, or us winning, us losing, one of the two. But yeah, I think we'll beat Mississippi State, and I think we'll pick up our 7th win, improve the 7-2 on the year. At least that's my hope, because like I said, I had big expectations last year, and it wasn't great, but we will see. Now, Alabama, I got us losing to Alabama, even at home, for obvious reasons. This is a game that I'm very excited for. This may be my most excited, the game I'm most excited for on this entire schedule, besides for maybe the Louisville game, because, it's Louisville. Technically at Louisville, but we know that's always a neutral field game for both teams, really. And yeah, but before we get to these two games, obviously Alabama, I got us losing to them. Because, dude, it's just Alabama. Yeah, they lost a bunch of guys. I believe Jalen Milroe, pretty sure his name is, for Alabama, will play. From what I saw from him, the little I did, kind of the same for Joe Milton. Same case for both of them. I didn't see much, but from the little sample size I've seen, they look really, really good. So that concerns me a bit. And obviously, Bama's just Bama. They are probably going to win the national championship. No, they were a lot of people's national championship pick. Now, me personally, I did have them as my preseason one, but then after week 1 or before week 2, I switched over to Georgia. Obviously, that ended up being right. But, yeah, I mean, they may win the national championship. I don't know who my national championship pick is yet. That's another separate video. But, yeah, I got Alabama beating us, giving us our 3rd loss of the season. So at this point, 10 games into the season, we've lost to Georgia, Tennessee, and Alabama, because the second half of the season is always like the half where we really, really struggle. Now, South Carolina, I got us beating South Carolina. Because listen, the way I look at it, KSN, our backup, was almost able to get the job done against South Carolina. Not quite, but we were injured. Obviously, South Carolina went on that big hot streak where they finally beat Clemson. They blew out Tennessee. They beat us, although we did have a backup, but Holly would have beat us either way. But I think we can pick up the win. Now, I'm expecting some big things from South Carolina this year. Like I said, I do have a lot of college football and NFL ideas. I'm going to try to mix those into my schedule because, like I said, I wasn't lying when I said I'm trying to upload more frequently. But, yeah, I think that with South Carolina, we will be able to beat them, although they do seem to have our number. Obviously, playing at South Carolina is going to hurt a bit, but I am a big believer that we can get the job done here. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. But, yeah, I believe we can definitely beat South Carolina, gaining us our 8th win of the season. Now against Louisville. I got us beating Louisville. And that may just be my Kentucky fans saying that. But with Louisville, I just feel like we've had on their number for like years. We've had it for a while. I don't see Louisville getting too much better in the 7 months before the season and the 9 months before we play them. Now, I think they'll be better than they were last couple years, obviously, but I believe we can genuinely win that game. So, my predicted record for the Kentucky Wildcats will be, let's see, Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee. I got us going 9-3 with our 3 losses being against the Georgia Bulldogs, the Tennessee Volunteers, and the Alabama Crimson Tide. We're one of the top teams in the SEC, but we're not like the big dogs. We're kind of in the mid tier, really. But yeah, now, for our ceiling, I believe if we can beat Georgia, we can beat Tennessee. I believe either way we're losing the Bama. But I think we'll win our ceiling is that we win every game except the Bama game. I don't see us going 12-0. But our ceiling, I think, is 11-1. Our floor would probably be 4. I would probably say 3-9, honestly, or maybe 4-8. I'll say 4-8. Because I believe either way we're starting the season 3-0, but I can see us losing to Vanderbilt. I can see it. Really, these first 3 games are the only 3 games I can see us guaranteed winning. Vanderbilt could be a team that shocks us again. Florida, they're always pretty competitive. Georgia's Georgia. I do believe either way we'll beat Missouri, because I feel like Missouri, I just have a feeling they'll be a significantly worse team. Now, come back to this video in a few months when that come back to bite me in the butt. But, I believe either way we'll beat them because I believe Missouri will also be one of the worst teams. Not like one of the worst, but kind of 4-8, 5-7 top tier. So I do believe we will beat them. But then I can see us losing these final few games as well. I mean, God forbid we lose to Louisville. But yeah, so my ceiling for the Kentucky Wildcats is 11-1. My floor for them is 3-9, 4-8, somewhere around there. And what I think they will go is maybe 8-4, 9-9. I don't know, because that South Carolina game's really hard. I'm going to say 9-3, though. So, yeah, my ceiling for them is 11-1. My floor for them is about 3-9, probably more like 4-8. And my middle ground, what I think they will go, is 9-3. So, yeah. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, you already know what to do. Leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're new, turn on post notifications so you never miss a new video. And yeah, tell me what you think about my predictions down below. If you agree with some, don't agree with some. Like I said, the college football season is still 7 months away, so we don't really know yet. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed. And please stay safe. And yeah, peace out, guys. Bye.